Hey Tarot, for those of you that are new here, I hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. For as you subscribe, your energy gets pulled in with us. And for those of you that have been here with me, thank you so much for your love and support, you guys. I really appreciate it. So we're going to get into your spiritual messages as well as your money messages. Sorry for the delay, you guys. I really had to regroup myself yesterday because my mind was just completely drained. But either way, let's get straight to it. If this message does not resonate with you, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign for your message maybe elsewhere. Let's see what's going on. So we're going to start off with an inquiring question to set the tone for your spiritual reading. Okay. I like how that fell off too. Okay. So your question is, what if I were free? And this is very illuminating for me. It's very bright. So I'm thinking of like a bright light. You guys are thinking a lot maybe about the future and what the future may hold. Maybe some of you may feel restricted where you are right now. For some of you, you may feel restricted in a workplace and you just want to be free. You feel like you've been holding on to obligations to help others for so long, and now you feel like you need to bring that obligation back to yourself. So let's dive in a little deeper. Spirit angels and ancestors, please come before me with a clear message for Libra in regards to these spiritual messages. Okay, I'm liking it. So you guys are going through a transformation. I feel like this is definitely a message for those Libras that may not be so outspoken, or you've been holding back what you really want to say or how you feel because you feel like it may hurt somebody, or you just don't want the drama altogether. But you're being told that even though you're going through this transformation, that you don't need to back down. You need to remain strong and remain independent. Remind yourself that you got to where you are now all because of you. Now, of course, you may have had help along the way, but it took your drive and ambition to get you to where you are right now. Because I feel like this is for those of you that have come so far with not, being so rude or not firing off in your emotions. Just kind of being a more considerate person, a more calm person, a more zen person. But I feel like there also, for some of you, for those of you that are soft-spoken, you have an ancestor that is very strong-willed, that's trying to come through and tell you that you are a lot more stronger than you know or you believe, and you have so much more control in your life than you can even imagine. But it's going to require a transformation for you to even see that. But I feel like for those of you that have just been sitting back, kind of just letting things slide, it's time to stand up and say, hey, you've crossed the line. Cross this line again, and we're going to have a different conversation, okay? So let's get a little deeper into this. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been dealing with people who've really been trying it. Like, they've been trying you, they try you in public, they're just very disrespectful, or you could be dealing with a disrespectful person. And you feel like people underestimate you because you're such a peaceful person, like you won't, clap back. So let's see what Tarot has to say. Ooh, two very strong cards. Okay, rise up, Queens and Kings of Libra. So you guys, like I said, you're going through a transformation. We got the Tower here. So for some of you, you may have had to relocate where you live, or you just had to readjust to a certain situation in your life. Circumstances have definitely shifted and changed. But I see this shift and this change being for the better because we have the Wheel and the Sun here. So let me show you how beautiful these cards are. Because I feel like you're about to receive a lot of good news, a lot of good luck, a lot of good fortune. Like I said, I saw white in the beginning. So maybe you guys are going to finally come out of your shell and explore some new things. For some of you, you may have been in this season where you've just been down and out. So now you're going back into the more positive, optimistic side of life. I see here that you have a lot of people that keep their eye on you, and I want to tell you, make your haters jealous. Keep posting whatever it is that you're posting of your happiness. Continue to be happy and thrive because you deserve it. I feel like you may have taken a lot of crap from a lot of people that you didn't deserve to receive that type of treatment from. And so now you're just like, you know what? I'm tired of continuously uplifting those who don't even help me, like, further in life, further, you know, personally. Like, they're not uplifting me, yet I'm always there to uplift them. So I see you withdrawing your energy and pouring it back into yourself. And I see that you guys are very, very strong, like, intuitively. And you guys also know, like, you guys have this natural, like, judgment about you. Like, you don't base a book off of its cover. You always like to peel back a few pages and get to know somebody before you actually write them off. And I see now that you've gotten to read the entire book, you're going to write off a few people. Maybe one person in particular, I feel, for some of you. Or I feel like there's something that you need to prove to someone who has counted you out, or they have underestimated you. Now I'm seeing here that in the meantime, you guys are healing. If you haven't already started, you will begin to heal. You're going to start taking more control over your life. You're not going to let your emotions or any aggressive anger fuel your decision-making process. You're going to be very level-headed. I see you taking control and, like, guiding your ship where you want things to go in life. You're going to have people, because I feel like you lend a helpful hand. And you're going to have people that are going to ask for your forgiveness, ask for your help, ask for you to give them another chance. And I feel like you've given people chance after chance after chance. So now it's just time for you to withdraw your energy. And if they really want to be deserving of your love and your, I guess, your experience, then they need to get their life together and come to you more whole than broken, so that way you're not always here to, like, fix all these broken people. You have to replenish yourself. You're not here to just always give and not receive anything. So you need to withdraw your energy. Let's dive in a little deeper. For some of you, it could be a relationship, dealing with somebody who just simply needs to grow up. Oh, yes, you guys have a bright future ahead, and I'm loving it. I'm hearing enlightenment. Yeah, you guys have been down there for far too long. It's time for you to shine. So there's a lot, for some of you, the decision making process is going to be based off of how people have treated you. You know, I feel like you guys are going to be analyzing people. Like, you know, like, say you write down a list of people that, you know, you may be a little iffy about. And you may, you know, weigh out the pros and cons. Has this person been there for me? How have they been there for me? Before you make a decision. But I feel like you guys are going to take your circle and make it a little smaller. Because I'm hearing, like, building. So right now, you only need certain people to play a role in your life right now. You don't need the masses to be in your life. You just need your team. Like, you'll be working together with, like, a close-knit circle to, like, build up to some type of greatness. Excuse me, you got my allergies and it's so annoying. I cannot wait for, like, June or something. But yeah, I'm also seeing here that you guys have been down and out for far too long. For some of you, you may have been financially strapped, or money has been kind of tight. You guys are being told to come back in. You're no longer being told that you're no longer, like, the doors are not closed on you. You can come in. And it's like with the Five of Pentacles, if you can see it, it's like there's a hand here, there's a helping hand that's showing that the door is open for you to come inside to this warmth sun, to this happiness. You no longer need to suffer. And I'm also seeing here that for some of you, you have a lot of people, when I say, like, you know, give your haters something to watch, because you do have people that are watching you. They want to see you fail. They feel like you're inconsistent, and that's something we need to talk about. Because you may have people that you call friends, right? But in reality, behind your back, they definitely have certain conversations about you in regards to, oh, she doesn't take life seriously, or he doesn't take life seriously. You know, they're not really doing much. But little do they know, you have like a trick up your sleeve. And it is what it is. Let these people continue to underestimate you. So that way when you come back as a problem. You feel me? And I'm also seeing here, emotionally, you guys are repairing wounds. Like, you're healing. You're kind of just accepting it. It is what it is. There may have been like 3 relationships in your life: a friendship, a siblingship, or a family member, and like a relationship that you had to emotionally evolve from. I feel like you may have outgrown these people, or there's certain people around you that you've outgrown, and you feel like you no longer want to engage in the petty type of interaction. You want to be able to have civil conversations and be civilized in what you do, instead of it always being drama. Like, we're not kids anymore. We're grown now. It's the type of energy I'm picking up. So I see here that while you are healing, you are manifesting. You may be spending a lot of time daydreaming in what kind of house you want to be in, what kind of car you want to drive, where you want to be in life, what kind of business you want to be involved with, whether it's working for a company or working for yourself. I see that you guys are definitely you're opening up your third eye consciousness to be able to learn how to manifest and receive what it is that you are seeking out of your own life, okay? And I'm also seeing here that you guys are going to be financially stable, and you're going to get to that level of like an established businesswoman or businessman. But be strong, because it's not going to come easily. You're definitely going to face your obstacles, and you will be facing some, situations where it may have thrown you a curveball or may have went left field. But don't get distracted by anything that's going to take you off your course. Stay focused, stay driven, and stay pure in your intent. Now, I feel like, again, I just heard you gotta let it go. So for some of you, like I said, you just have some people in your life that you're having a hard time letting go. You may have some really good memories with them. They could be from your childhood, or you guys could just go way back. And unfortunately, you're just like, I don't really want to have to let this relationship go, but if it's for the betterment of my life, then it's something I'm going to have to do. And I think instead of you being like cold about it and so like bitter about it, you're just feeling the emotions and going along with it so that you can actually heal from it. Because if you ignore it and suppress it, it will remain a problem that can always resurface later in life. So it's better to handle it now than later down the line, when you're all successful and happy, and then boom, here comes a skeleton out of your closet that you didn't want to revisit. Now, either way here, we have Judgment with the Hanged Man, which lets me know that you guys are preparing for Judgment Day. You guys are waking up to it's like you're going through a spiritual enlightenment. You're learning how to be a lot more peaceful, a lot more zen in your actions. I feel like for a lot of you, you may have been going through like this vigorous or this rigid energy of life being tough and rough and just rolling with the punches. And I see that now you're opening your eyes to see that everything has happened for a reason. Everything is happening for a reason. And instead of you acting on it, you're going to sit back and just think about it. Because when Judgment Day comes, you want to come with your heart as light as a feather, not as heavy as a stone. Okay? Comes to the light. Everything comes to the light, you guys. Thank you, Joe Scott, for that confirmation. Let's get over into your finances. What's going on with Libra's money? Sorry, you guys. I hate that I sound like I'm sick. So irritating me to get congested. I hate going outside, but then I love going outside because it feels so good. So annoying. Excuse me. So what I'm seeing here in regards to your finances, what you are doing now, if you're wondering if you're going to be successful or if it's going to, grow, like if you're going to grow, if you're say for instance, you're working in a company and you're wondering, is it worth investing any more of my time here? Am I going to be promoted? Am I going to elevate? The outcome is unlikely. You're working at a place that's going to keep you where they want you. It's not going to be a place that you are going to be prosperous at. So you're being told to choose a new direction, and that if you believe in yourself, you can achieve whatever you want. You can get whatever job that you want. If you want to level up, you can do so. That's if you believe in yourself. And once you get that belief in yourself, because in the near future, big happy changes will come. So for those of you, if you are considering switching jobs, becoming an entrepreneur, starting your own business, being more diligent with your craft. For some of you, you may be artistic, or you have some type of skill set that can help you make money without working for someone. You might want to start really considering it, coming up with a plan, because if you do and you believe in yourself and you give everything into yourself that you give into your job, if not more, big happy changes are going to come in your near future. So, Spirit, Angels, and Ancestors, please come before me with a clear message from Libra in regards to their money, where they are currently, where they are headed, and what is the advice along the way. You guys are learning a lot of lessons. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, so things are stable right now. Okay, so in regards to where you are financially right now, I'm seeing here that things are balanced. You have a strong foundation. For those of you, if you are not, in a relationship, then you are building this foundation by yourself. For those of you, you may have the right partner to help you keep things balanced. Like, things are very balanced between you two financially. It's not one person contributing more than the other. You both come together to make financial decisions. You're not doing anything recklessly. And I'm also seeing here, for some of you, beware that you may have an issue with your car. For some of you, it may be like a fender bender. It could be something small. For some of you, you may also be upgrading your car, or you may be trading in your car. But something around your car and your finances, I feel like you're stable, and no matter if something does happen with your car, you'll be fine, okay? But that's just for a few of you. Now, in regards to where you're headed, remember how I said for those of you that have a craft, or for those of you that, have a skill set, I see here that you will be exploring that. For some of you, you will definitely be exploring the legality behind it. What would it require of you to start a business? How much would that cost you? What is the research? I see here you'll be doing plenty of research, and I see that it'll be small. For those of you, like for instance, if you do hair, or if you do nails, or you build like special type of pieces for people's homes, you're an artist. I see here that in the beginning, things may start small and you may not make as much, but it'll be enough to give you that verification that what you're doing, that song's gonna annoy me. What did I say? Yeah, it may start off small. So for instance, you may start off doing what you're doing for tips. Or you may start off at like a base price if you're doing hair, like $50 or $100. And then it's going to build gradually. But you have to you need to do some research here and think about a plan and how you want to go about this. Your advice to take along the way is to be patient, that things are going to build organically. Do not try to cut any corners. Do not rush the process. Even if things don't turn out how you would anticipate for it to, do not be discouraged. Take your time, because where you're headed is to success. We have the Six of Wands here, which lets me know that you will potentially grow to be very popular and well known amongst many. So keep going in regards to your finances. You're stable now. do some research for what it is you're trying to put into place for the future, and take your time and enjoy the process along the way, because there's not one CEO, there's not one millionaire that can't tell you a story on how they failed so many times to get to where they are today. What if I were free? So those of you that are confined to a job, or you feel like you're tired of working for someone else, what you're thinking, what would it be like if I set my own schedule? Take that seriously. It's something you should seriously consider, because I see here that it has a good start, but it's going to be your drive, your discipline, your motivation, and your blood, sweat, and tears that's going to make it what it will become. Okay, you guys, so if this message resonates with you, definitely let me know down in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can check me out at EmpressKateTarot.com. I'll see you guys later.